In this last section of this module, we're going to take a look at some miscellaneous attributes that you may find of use. The first attribute we're going to look at is an attribute that lets us temporarily ignore tests. So when we apply this attribute, they won't actually be run by the test runner. So here we've got some tests for this stock market projection class. And at the minute, as we can see here, both of these tests are passing. If we wanted to temporarily stop this test from running, we could of course comment this out, but then we'll no longer benefit from the compilation checking in our test. Instead, we can use the ignore attribute from NUnit. So we can use the ignore attribute here, and if we build, and then try and run our stock market projection tests again, we'll only get one of these two tests executed now. Notice here the should project short-term test hasn't actually been executed, and we've got this little warning triangle here to tell us that the test has been skipped and hasn't been executed. And then when we're ready to start running this test again, we can simply remove the ignore attribute. And if we run these tests now, they'll both be executed as before. A word of caution here is that the ignore attribute should only be used for short periods of time. The longer a test stays ignored, the longer it won't actually be executed and we won't be benefiting from the test in the first place.